cumulative frequency graphs or interpreting cumulative frequency graphs. If you haven't seen how to draw a cumulative frequency graph or you want a bit more basic information about it, watch the video Drawing Cumulative Frequency Graphs now. Okay, so let's have a look at a cumulative frequency graph. So here's one I've drawn earlier, and it shows weight loss along the x-axis and cumulative frequency along the vertical axis. And we're going to look at three things today. We're going to look at how to find the median first of all, and then how to find the lower quartile and the upper quartile. Now the first thing to highlight is that because this is for group data, here's the table that I used initially to draw this graph. As this is group data, any calculation we do for the median, the lower quartile and upper quartile for group data will be an approximation, it'll be an estimate. Okay, so we're going to use this graph to work out these three approximations for these three things. So let's first of all have a look at the median. So first of all, you're going to need to find out how many people there were altogether. So the highest point is here, and it goes across to 80. That means there's 80 people that have taken part altogether in this weight loss program. So there's 80 people altogether. Let's first of all work out the median. So for the median, you're going to find out the middle value. As it's an approximation, you're going to do 80 divided by 2, which equals 40. So we're looking for the 40th person. So the 40th person will be here. So you're going to get your ruler, and you're going to go from 40 across and then down. And I found that the median here is this point here, which is 10, 15, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the median is 14. Now let's find the lower quartile. Because there's 80 people, we want to find the lower quartile. The lower quartile is a quarter of the way in through the values, so where the 25th percentile is. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 80 divided by 4. 80 divided by 4, a quarter of the way in, is 20. So we're looking for the 20th person. So again, you get your ruler, you go across to the line, and you go down. And we find that the lower quartile is here, which is 9. The lower quartile, so the lower quartile is 9. Now we're going to find the upper quartile. So that's 3/4 of the way through the number, or 3/4 of the way through the data, or 75% of the way through the data. There's 80 people, so we're going to find 3/4 of 80. So divided by 4 is 20, and times by 3 is 60. So we're going to go for 80 divided by 4 times by 3, which equals 60. So we're looking for the 60th person. So you get your ruler, you go to the graph, you go to where the 60th person is, and you go across to the curve and down. When you do that, in this particular case, you find that the upper quartile is 20. So that means that the middle age, or the median, is 14, the lower quartile is 9, and the upper quartile is 20. If they asked you to find a thing called the interquartile range, IQR, interquartile range, you subtract the lower quartile from the upper quartile. So you would do 9 taken away from 20, or 20 subtract 9. So 20 subtract 9 equals 11. So the interquartile range equals 11. That means that the distance between a quarter of the way into the data and 3/4 of the way into the data is 11. It's a measure of spread, and the advantage of it over the range is it removes any outliers, because you're only looking at the distance between the 25th percentile and the 75th percentile.